Hello YouTube. Today we're talking about fun fish combos for your aquarium. Specifically two types of fish that we think work really well together and are really fun to watch.
Yep, and they also behave well together. These are fish that play nicely, that you can enjoy, and they're happy to with their roommates.
And a disclaimer, this is not a care video, this is just a fun video to give you ideas for stocking. If you end up liking any of these fish, be sure to do your research and make sure they're a good fit for your aquarium. The first fish I want to talk about, or fishes, whichever you prefer, are the darter tetras and the dwarf chain loach. Such a fun combination. One is a tetra, one is a loach, obviously, but they behave so much alike. It is ridiculous. The darter tetras, they are also sometimes called hummingbird tetras because they just hover and dart around. They're very fun to watch. Dwarf chain loaches, while they won't like float and dart around, they kind of dart around the bottom. They love snails. It's just a really fun combo. They look alike, they act alike, but operate in different areas of the aquarium. So it's really just a perfect match. It's really fun, and you should probably give them a try.
So, disclaimer, just want to throw this in there. Even though we are saying these are good combinations of fish and they have worked well for us, please know that your individual fish may not behave the same way. That's just want to throw that out there because I know a lot of people comment on that, and I think that's something that should be said more often, is your individual fish, regardless of reputation, is going to behave how they're going to behave. So always keep an eye on your fish, especially when you're combining things. It's always good to pay close attention, make sure everybody's happy. That being said, one of my favorite combinations, and one that we keep currently, are apistogramma and pencilfish. And really, any apistogramma and any pencilfish. There are so many different types to suit everybody's interests and what they want in a fish, color, anything. I mean, there's an apistogramma for everybody, there's a pencilfish for everybody. Right now, I believe we have Nisonai, so apistogramma Nisonai with I think it's Nanostomus rubricatus. So we have the dwarf pencil, that's not right. We have Nanostomus rubricatus, which is the purple pencilfish, which is red, but is beautiful. And then we also have the Nanostomus marginatus, which are the dwarf pencils. And of course, so we got some Beckfords in there. We have Nanostomus equus, which is my personal favorite. So keep an eye out for that one. The hockey stick at a 45-degree angle all the time, very cool fish. But these guys are natural dithers for apistogramma. So in nature, you will find pencilfish with apistogramma. It is something that is just written by nature. They do really well together. They're really nice complementary spaces in the water. You have the apistogramma that stay down kind of low, pencilfish that are up higher in the water column, and they're a perfect size for each other. So you can't go wrong with that combination.
I have a few combos that are native, which are perfect for anyone who wants to keep an unheated aquarium. The first combo, any darter with any shiner. Now we know the best looking shiner is the rainbow shiner.
It is true.
And we keep those with a couple different types of darters currently, mainly the orange throat darter, and what's the other one?
The rainbow darter.
The rainbow darter.
Rainbow shiners and rainbow darters.
It's a match made in heaven.
It really is.
They both like a decent amount of flow, so that makes it perfect to pair with each other. They both can take pretty cold temperatures. Yep. You'll never need to heat that aquarium, and I don't know about you, but anytime I can have one less piece of equipment to fail, the better.
Always better.
But it's very beautiful fish, very active fish. The darters are snail eaters, so again, another tank that you should never see snails in. Just keep that in mind. You probably want to supplement some snails for them.
Yeah.
We throw snails in about once a week, and they'll go right after them. It's very fun to watch.
It is.
And the shiners are going to prefer like live, frozen. They love freeze-dried, but they'll eat prepared food as well, like flakes or anything like that. But definitely mix in some nice meaty foods for them every once in a while, and they'll have beautiful colors, and they will be happy for you.
Yeah, and they, again, just a fish that they seem to be completely unaware of each other in the best ways. They just both live their life right alongside each other and look fabulous while they do it.
And the other combo I was talking about, again, perfect for unheated aquarium, pygmy sunfish and least killifish. So you have the world's smallest live bearer. How fun is that?
They're so cute.
And they're also not like other live bearers like guppies or platies where they just poop out a bunch of babies all at once. They actually give birth over a couple days, just one at a time, very small batches, and it's just very enjoyable to watch. Both are incredibly peaceful, although the sunfish may get a little territorial when they're spawning. But again, they're not livebearers, but they're very easy to spawn. We have, I forget which species of sunfish. It's not the Okefenokee, it's the other one.
Oh boy, the Everglades, I believe.
The Evergladesii or something like that.
Evergladei, I believe it is. Yeah.
And the males are black with some hints of blue, whereas
Really
like the Okefenokee are black with a lot of blue. So I think the Okefenokees look better personally, but they're both beautiful fish. They cohabulate very well together.
I love that word.
And again, no heater required. Just a match
So
made in
nice.
heaven,
Yeah.
and perfect for your desktop nano tank.
Yep.
I personally don't like anything less than 5 gallons, but I think 5 gallons is perfect for a desktop tank.
It would work for them, and 10 gallons for these guys. They could live their whole lives very happily.
A whole community of both.
Yeah. All right, so here is some of my favorite genres of it. Here we go. Here we go. Has to wait until my very favorite. So, earth eaters and Accara, which it's pretty vague. I know it encompasses many, many fish, but really what I enjoy about these two types of fish, obviously we have cichlids. Cichlids on cichlids, which usually works well if they are equally yoked as far as aggression, as far as their territorialism, I guess you could say, and their size. So as long as you're keeping cichlids that are of like size and like temperament, you'll be great. And I think that my favorites have been like my Geophagus spheni with my electric blue Accara. I've had Bujerkina vittata and Equidens mete. So nice 4 or 5 inch Accara with about 6-7 inch Geophagus. So you can't go wrong. The colors are stunning. They complement each other really nicely. The Accara are going to stay mid-water. Geophagus are going to stay low, and it's going to make for a beautiful tank, and it's great options if you have like a 75 gallon and up. Not everybody wants a nano tank. Not everybody wants a tiny 20 gallon. These are bigger fish that are great for medium to larger size tanks and really are stunning and will work really well together.
Great cohabulators.
They're great cohabulators. TM. That's our word now. They cohabulate amazingly.
All right, give us another pair. You got to do 2 in a row since I did.
Okay, so this is another excellent combination that I've kept myself and found out it worked. I think we're all kind of nervous to keep things with pea puffers, right? I think a lot of people are even nervous to keep multiple pea puffers together. So I think we've said over and over many times, I think you all know, we believe in pea puffers in larger numbers, so groups of pea puffers. And a great complement for them are Dwarf Rasbora. And that could be a kubatai, that could be a neon blue, that could be a strawberry, any type of rasbora. Again, there's a color for everyone. So if you're interested in keeping something along with your pea puffers, they're a great fish to try. They're very similarly sized. They don't get too large. They're not too boisterous. They don't draw too much attention to themselves, which I think is why the pea puffers, just at least mine, completely ignored them. They did not look at each other at all whatsoever. They kind of just lived their lives amongst each other. They didn't go after the same types of food, really, because I would feed a lot smaller food to the rasbora than I did to the pea puffers.
I would like to interject, if I may.
Please.
And just, again, reiterate. Pea puffers in numbers, they're like cichlids. The more you have, the more you spread around the aggression. We kept 20 in a 20 long, and there was
zero aggression.
much to do about nothing. They all just hovered around the bottom and kept to themselves, ate bloodworms, and had a good old time.
I think you will even be happily surprised when you see them start to group hunt. So these guys will gang up on larger prey. Like if you have snails in there, if you have something larger, they will absolutely go after them. It's kind of crazy and very entertaining. So like I said, you'll want something else for your pea puffer tank. Other pea puffers are always great, but Dwarf Rasbora, excellent option. Give it a try. Again, keep your eye on it, because all fish will behave differently, but I think they look really cool together.
All right, you might notice a theme in my pairings, and that is I really hate aquarium heaters.
Yeah.
And here is another great combination for your unheated aquarium. Hillstream loaches and rice fish.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah.
I love my rice
There's
fish.
so many new species of Hillstream loaches coming out. You're not just limited to the lineolata or the other like 2 or 3 super common species. Now you can get blues, you can get red, and let's not even talk about rice fish. There's so many different color variants. I will say when rice fish first hit the hobby, a lot of people killed a lot of them. There's a lot of poor quality rice fish when they first got imported. But I think things have settled down. So don't worry if you've had bad luck with rice fish before. Just get them from a reputable source, like some of our affiliates down below. Like that segue?
That's right. They've got good rice fish. I've seen them.
Also, if you want to leg up on rice fish, try to find local breeders.
Yes.
They'll be raised and bred in your specific water and pretty much just plug and play, ready to go.
I just have to plug these people because they're amazing. The Medaka Lair has some absolutely gorgeous rice fish. That's somebody who, they're based in California, but they do ship, and just beautiful, beautiful options there. So I'm just throwing that out there.
I would also like to give, there's some misconceptions when it comes to Hillstreams about them needing very fast flow water. That is not really the case. What they need is highly oxygenated water. So a couple sponge filters in there and it's perfectly fine, not an issue. But again, no heater is a plus in my opinion.
Okay, so here's another one of my favorites. I always say that, but I pick my favorites. What can I say? So pufferfish and eels. Eels.
Very odd.
Fake eels. So this is something that I've kept myself. So I've kept multiple types of puffers: Amazon puffers, spotted Congo puffers, pea puffers even. Not for a long time, but shortly. Red-eye red tail. Oh, and the red-eye red tail, yes.
Oh.
That's right. I have kept fake eels with all of these fish. And fake eels, I mean the Mastus cymbellus and Macronathus. Those are the two that you see the most of in the aquarium trade. And they range anywhere from 5 inches up to 3.5 feet.
We happen to have Gershoffi and spotted Congo puffers in the same tank right now.
We do, and it's an excellent combination, even though we rarely see this Gershoffi.
And the eels also eat snails.
Yeah, they do. That's another misconception. People think eels just eat worms, or they want snails too.
They'll eat your shrimp too, so
they
just
will
like
do
your
that.
puffers. Be careful.
They'll eat small fish. They'll eat a lot of things. But point being, I have seen, not only have I kept the combination and really enjoyed it and noticed that they do not pay attention to each other at all. They could not care less about one another. I have also seen many people keep much larger species of eel with much larger species of puffers, and it always seems to go really well. I see it quite commonly. I've seen maboos with fire eels or tire track eels, and they just, for some reason, they don't seem to care about one another. I think it's a very cool combination. They're two oddball fishes, so I think it's nice to have that where you can keep something that different. They look you could not be more different than a long skinny noodle and a big round puff ball. I mean, could you get any more different than that? It's very enjoyable. There's a size of eel and a size of puffer that's complementary pretty much at every juncture.
I think a long skinny noodle and puff ball.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'll just skip it. We'll move on.
Skip it. So great combination, very, very cool fish in their own respects, and together even cooler in my opinion. So definitely worth giving a try if that's something you're interested in.
All right. I think we covered a few combos there for you to cover all tank sizes. Let us know what your favorite combination of fish are down in the comments.
Please.
And it's always fun. We do these videos because we get asked, probably one of the most common questions is, what should I put in my tank? And
Stocking ideas.
if you're like us, we're sick and tired of all the same fish going in the same tanks.
Yeah.
So we try to find rarer fish for you and some fun combinations. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know down below. And check out those affiliate links and
go buy fish.
go buy fish.
Bye.